I saw your post when I was about to get off social media, and I was like, I've been waiting for someone to ask a question like this. So I love that you shared this question online. And this is my opinion. I think that when it comes down to people taking the side of someone close to them, even though they know that person is wrong, you have to evaluate several things. One, are people operating under groupthink? When people are in groups, there's a tendency to conform to each other's line of thinking, each other's patterns of behavior. So people in groups tend to think the same, behave in the same way. So they probably are normalized to thinking their behavior or their actions are correct because of the group that they're in. I also think it's important to pay attention to the interpersonal dynamic. Now, if it's like, let's say, a couple, right, and the wife is wrong or the husband is wrong, when it comes down to units like that, there tends to be a presentation of loyalty in the public, and maybe in the background, in private, there's correction. But you won't know that, right? Because you're not seeing what's going on behind closed doors. I also think it's important to pay attention to if people are self aware and accountable. Sometimes people do wrong because they actually don't know. They actually have no context within their lived experiences that tell them that their behavior is wrong because it's so normalized around them, right? But if you bring up something to somebody and they continues to do that wrong thing, then you know they actually have no respect for you and they don't care about the impact towards you, right? And that's where, again, people are normalizing not telling people they're wrong because they don't have that context and they're not self aware. There's also a pact of accountability. Are people actually accountable to their actions? Do people actually care how their actions impact them and others? So again, you have to evaluate what loyalty looks like, what group things looks like, what self-awareness looks like, what accountability looks like within these dynamics. That's really what's going to allow someone to tell somebody, oh, you were wrong about that, you were right about that. And know that it actually doesn't have anything to do with you. Now, it's hard to say don't take it personal because it's about you, right? So you're justified in thinking it's about you, but it really has to do with that person's internal frameworks and the people around them that justify or normalize that behavior. Because the people around us either hold us accountable, they either help us become better human beings, or they keep us stuck in negative behaviors. So I hope that helps you in any way. And I'm really so sorry if anything happened that makes you feel a type of way or feel unfairly judged or unjust in any possible way. So thank you for sharing your question. Have a great day.